Okay, here we are with a very long video. It took a couple months to make. So this is going to be me collecting OT7 for the wind. Um, this used to start off more of like a little review about buying from like Bai, Neokio, Paceable, etc. But I kind of cut that out because it was taking too long, and I really just wanted to focus on the collection itself. So that being said, um, there might be some awkward cuts here and there, so please bear in mind. But yeah, this is a kind of like a long journey, a very long video, as you can tell. um I actually this is the end, so everything's pretty much edited up until now. So I'm just doing this intro in the beginning, and here you see this collage I made for this binder. I didn't even know they made binders this big. So it's a little preview of what you're about to see me unbox. All the album cards are done. I have so many pobs and event cards. It's kind of crazy, but yeah. So the first clip I think is back in all the way in October. So see you in the past. Okay, so here we have a package from Bai. This is stuff coming from Makari, Japan. I wasn't expecting it to come, and let me just make sure I'm not cutting into anything. I wasn't expecting it to come in an envelope like this, so that was interesting. This did ship with FedEx. I got it in 2 days for when it shipped, and package consolidation is pretty fast. Now, to the surprise of literally no one, these are all going to be photo cards for the wind. I have 3 sets here. So I tried both I tried both Bai and also Neokio. One of the benefits to Bai is that it's a lot easier to buy other stuff. Like, for example, Bai has a direct link to the Universal Japan store. So if you wanted to order a package from there, put it in your storage, and then also buy some photo cards from Makari, you can ship them all together. For Neokio, I haven't tested that, if how easy that would be. Let me move these out of the way for now. But so maybe it's just as easy, or maybe you have to do like a request form. Not really sure. Okay. I honestly don't remember what like extra packing options I picked, so I don't know if this is standard or if the bubble wrap was extra. Not having scissors, no, not having a blade is going to end in disaster. I just know it. Okay, so, and these all should be full sets. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. All right, so there's Hamel. I really love these outfits, and the backs are all the same. Oops. The backs for, let's make sure you guys saw these two. The backs for the first album, Pobs, aren't the best, but you know, they were trying. There's Jaylon. I really like these outfits. Angel, Chanwon, and then Hayu Chan. Oh, these gonna look so good in my binder. So I'm going. So here it is. Let's see, what is next? Oh, this set. This set is so nice. No, this isn't a full set actually. I know one is missing. Hisu is missing out of this set. But I do have that on the way. That's gonna show up in my Paceable haul. Oh, they double sleeve this. Here's the back. I feel like these seem slimmer. Yeah, they are slimmer. That's interesting. Hopefully these aren't fake. I'll have to search this up. Or I guess when I get my Hisu one, I'll know. But honestly, I don't really mind. No, these I mean, they feel like folded cards. They're just thinner for some reason. Is there anything else I wanted to say about Bai? I have used Bai before, but only for albums. So this is my first time using it to buy cards. There we go. I do have one of my Ryokyo packages now, but I'm waiting for the second one to arrive. I'll explain more later, but never a dull moment. This is packaged differently, so I guess it is based off of the seller. Alright, so here's another set. I really like these outfits. Like, these came sleeved already. So let's take them out. These are also, I think these are the same store, and the backs look kind of similar. Oops, make sure you guys can see. I think the gradient is just a little bit different. But yeah, but these are the same. So either they're both fake, or that's just how this store does it. I'll have to research that. I don't think anybody would make fake Dawn cards. Here's Hyunjin. This should be a full set. I feel like they took both of these up in the same place. So are you Chan? Like, these sets are so good. Am I missing one? Oh no, okay. Because like, I'm pretty much on a buying hiatus for now. I've spent so much money on so many sets of photo cards that I should have stopped buying like a week ago. But like, whenever I think I'm done, I see another set, or like half of a set. So then I have to find the other cards, but then I find another set. But I think I'm at a good stopping point. There are like two I kind of want, but that has to wait because I wake up in the middle of the morning, in the middle of the night, check my Twitter, and they announced a season's greetings. I was like, oh, well, they're rookies, you know, there's not that much of a demand, so there won't be a season's greetings. Well, I was wrong. So it's not up for sale yet, but it is being proctored by Everline. Oops. So I'm kind of scared. Like, I don't need a lucky draw with a $40 season's greeting, you know? Oh, these cards look so good. I wonder if these are just wider. Now I'm like questioning everything. Honestly, I will be back. I'm back. I grabbed just a random photo card because I'm curious. Oops, oh my god, I just messed everything up. No, these are the same size. So these are a normal size. These are just thinner. Interesting. Honestly, I really don't care. It's not like these were like expensive or anything. And I have seen some expensive sets out here for no reason, but I'll get into that in the next, in the Neokio clip. Okay, so this is the unboxing slash haul from Bai. Okay, so we do have a shipment in from Delivered Korea. This is a total of 6 packages that I have consolidated. And I did opt for bubble wrap. Oh, so this was packaged by Men. Oh, I will say that this was I did get $20 off. It was some weird thing where you spun a wheel on the website and you got money off. So there was two different promotions, each worth $10, and I got them both. Okay. So there were 6 orders, but it looks like they're all kind of mixed together. So here is one of the orders. Oh, kind of a common theme, like everything else. This is pretty much all gonna be for the one. Oops. So here we have this album card for How You Chan. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. I think it's like one of the last cards I need for this concept. And then one of the bigger orders, they just do all the cards in here. That's fun. But, so here is J1. Here's Chan 1. I won't worry about any particular order. Here's Robin. I was curious to what the backs were gonna look like for this concept. I think I just have everyone except for Hyunjin, which is coming in another package. Actually, my Paceable. It's on my caddy, my Paceable caddy right now. So that goes with this concept. Well, whatever. These cards were a part of like my most expensive order. I think each card was like $5. And I'm out of frame. So like I said before, whenever you, oh, these backs are nice actually. Whenever you place an order, on Bojang, you know, there's a price, but the price is almost always wrong. So you always end up having to pay the difference. And so since I bought so many, this difference was, I think it was like $60, I think. I keep mentioning the other unboxing. Oh no, sorry, let me get this out. In the previous unboxing, I said that there was one concept that had very ugly, well, did I call them ugly? Yeah, I think I did call them ugly outfits. And it's this one. But I ended up getting it anyway. Due to a situation that I will explain later. Oh, they sent a nice little hollow sleeve. It's one of the last Polaroids I need. I want to save this. I'm putting this in my drawer. Oh, pull tab. Oh, so it's a cute top loader. This is the last card I need for this concept. Alright, let's see what else we have. We have this. I'm not sure what this is. Okay, so this is more We Go cards. So, unit. Oh, the group card. I'm gonna miss this typography. This is a dupe, but the other package is lost right now. So, I'm glad I was dumb and ordered more than one. Another unit. Same with this one. I have another one on the way. Yeah, I was really cleaning up. Alright, let's see. Next, let's open this. Like, I knew that there was a lot coming, but I'm still surprised. They sent some freebies. That's cool. I feel like these are my first freebies ever. Okay, I have more top loaders. Both times we have this card. And this card. Oh, I'm so excited to be finishing these sets. The other two cards I'm missing for this concept is in my package. This is a little bit of damage, I think. Where's the other hair? Hold on. That's fine. So just a little bit of damage, but I'm going to zoom out a little bit now. There's 3 more packages. Actually, I think it's just one. They just packed it really well. Here is channel. Ooh. I really wanted to get this one. Is that? Yeah. Shall we let's. Oh gosh. This is that. I really wanted to get this concept because this is, if not their first performance, but one of their first performances, they wear these outfits. There should be one missing from this set. Yeah, one, but they're on the way. Actually, they're on. They're my paceable K-Addy. Yeah, that's it. So here it is. Yeah, I remember ordered these separate, but I don't remember where the other two are coming from. I know for a fact one of them is at my paceable K-Addy, but I don't know where J1's coming from. All right, so this concludes the Delivered Korea portion of this collective haul. Like, okay, so we have this package from Nokia. I've actually had this for about 2 weeks, but I was waiting for my second package to arrive, but I need this box for something, so I need to open this now. This should have those, oops. This should have those special cards from the Lucky Draw, the ones that spell out the wind. I think. Hopefully I don't ruin this box. I'm gifting someone some photo cards, some extra photo cards I have. And I want to reuse this box. Okay. I don't know if this is going to have any information on the inside. Okay, no. So, it does have more tape. Oh. There was supposed to be a set of another set in here. It's actually it was supposed to be the like Boy Scout concept that you saw in the last clip, but the seller actually canceled on the proxy, which ended up being a good thing because they were charging $90 for that set, and I ended up getting the set for like half that price. And like, I don't know, part of me thinks maybe they're a scammer because they were selling it for 12,345 yen, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is weird. I don't know. Ooh. So this does have information. This is a turtle. If I had to guess, I'm pretty sure Chin-Won drew this. It would be N, so yep. Chin-Won. Like, this is either Hisu or, oh no, I don't have a blade for those. I'll be back. Okay, prices are rated. So here's this one of those. You see why I had to get these? Oh, this is J1. And then last but not least, we have pieces. Pretty sure this is, yeah. So now the only one I'm missing is Honda's, and I have his in my Paceable Kiabi. Hello everyone. Here we have another package. This came in from Neokio. I already took it out the package because it had my information on it. But yeah, so this was the second package I got from Neokio. So what happened? So for the first round, I ordered the set you just saw and another set. It was about $90 USD. But it got canceled. So and I used a wallet, so I converted some money to yen and kept it in my wallet. So when I got refunded, it got refunded back to my wallet. So I just had this $90 sitting in my account. So this is the things I bought with that balance. So I ended up getting a lot more for the money. So it worked out for the best. And look what I have. I finally have a blade. I am kind of nervous that I'm going to damage a card. Because I don't have the best dexterity. So this. Here it is. So the rest of the card should be in another order. So there should be 3 sets in total. Today is November 30th, so if you know what's going on right now, you know. But hopefully everything will be okay. I'm trying to be super duper careful. Oh, it's at the bottom. All right, so here should be a whole set. I'll put it in order later. Oh, here, what the back look like. I wasn't expecting them to be yellow backs, to be honest. Oh my god. All right, so here's the other one. So, my review about Neokio is I like it, the website. So it's based off of Mercari Japan, just like Bai. But the difference is between the two is that the Neokio site is a little bit smoother, a little bit faster. But sometimes it'll get too many requests and it doesn't, you have to like wait a little bit before you refresh the page and it'll work. So here's the back. A lot of the backs for this era look like this. Oops. So that is one thing about Neokio. One thing about Neokio is that if you have multiple orders from different places, you still have to pay the individual fees, but you can pay for it all at once. So you'll put in your buy request and like it goes into a queue. You could just pay it all at once. So like Bai, where you have to pay one at a time. That's funny, this is the same background as this. Wait, somebody's missing from here, I didn't know that. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, who's missing? Oh, Hyunjin's missing. That's fun. I thought this was a full set. But also it was cheap, so I really can't complain. But that means I have to find... No, he is right there. Who's missing? Oh, Thorn is missing from here. That could have been my fault if I didn't read the listing correctly. That is 100% possible. Oh, these bags are pretty. And these are the same, so that's why I got both of them, because this is like the blue, this is the orange. And just when I thought I was done, I have packages waiting at my Baiyi address right now. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to hopefully find his card, like a single card, and just... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, they gave me 2, so I have a dude, but I still have everyone. Oh my gosh, I almost panicked. That's fun. And last but not least, I have this set, which came individually sleeved. Put on here. Oh, and this is the box. Pretty nice. Alright, let me zoom out just a little bit. Oh, I can't zoom out anymore. Okay, so all in all, not bad. This one missing is kind of unfortunate, but I've seen this a lot, so I don't really think I'll have any trouble finding it. Oh, and this one is so cute. All right, so I do have another 2 packages to unbox right now. So that'll be the very next clip. Okay, so next up we have an order from a store I just found on Google because I was searching for cards just on Google and this site came up. I actually previously bought a couple of album cards I was missing. And I forget why. I was just browsing the website again and I saw that they had the full sets of the 2 Everline, not the puppet one, but the one before that, one with the goggles and then one with the ears. So at first I wanted both, and like the cards were like $10 each, which seems kind of expensive, but like if you were to buy the same cards on like Boonjang or using a proxy, by the time you pay the extra like transaction fees, the handling fees, you're going to pay about that per card anyway, because there were no sets. So there were $10 a set, $10 a card. I bought one set. I compromised with myself. I bought one set, and then the very next day they announced a 40% off sale on everything on their store. So but by the time I went to purchase the other set, so I bought the full set of the goggles. So by the time I went to get the second set, one of them was missing. So I only bought 3 so I can do like a 6 pattern. So then I'll have 3 of the cat ears, and then also for the last Everline where you had the sprout and and the puppet. So I have a full set of the puppet and 3 of the Sprout. Because like they're the same outfits, same location, they just changed the props. So it really seems kind of wasteful to have all 14 cards. So I feel like this is a good compromise. And it's the same 3 members, you'll see. The 3 members that I chose. So I don't know which is which because I mixed up the packages. That was one layer. And it came up. Okay, so this is the full set. So this is the first one I ordered. I should zoom in. So the backs are all the same, so I'm not gonna show that anymore. Here's J1. Haben. Last but not least, Thorn. Alright, so now you gotta do the same thing all over again for this one. Okay, and here is the second set. So this should only be 3 cards. So here's Yuchan, Hisu, and Haman. So the reason why I got these 3 in particular is because I already have 2 versions of the Sprout for these 2. And I got Hisu because he's my bias. So that's why I got these 3. So it'll be a 6 pattern on the page. So yeah, that's it for these. So that's it. I would recommend this store. It was very low pressure. You don't have to wait, you know, for the proxy. You don't have to do like any warehouse things. You just put the cards in your cart, buy it, and it's on your way. Shipping was, like I said, not that expensive. It was like $13, and it's very fast. So I definitely will use them in the future. The thing is, for this group in particular, the selection wasn't the best, but I feel like as they get more popular and more cards are in circulation, you know, good. Because the album cards weren't that expensive. They were like $2 through $4. These are special cards, so they're going to be more expensive. So, all right. So, once again, I'll put the name of the store like somewhere on the screen. So, all right. Until the next clip. Well, guys, something terrible has happened. So today is today is December 6th, and about 5 hours ago it was officially announced that J1 will no longer be in the wind, and going forward it's just going to be a 6-member group. And this package was always it was always supposed to come in today. So I was going to be opening these anyway, and you know, the past week has been very like anxiety and stressful inducing. Not knowing what was going to happen, like in the back of my mind, it felt like it was always a possibility, but you know, you have that delusion that everything would be okay. You know, and when I first thought about it, I was like, well, I wasn't going to open these. I was just going to wait, but I'd rather just open them now and get it over with so I can, you know, not have to worry about it, because I never put away any of the cards in this video. So like the almost 200 cards I have so far, and I haven't put away yet. So I wasn't even able to put away an OT7 while there was still an OT7. Now granted, obviously, like, these are going to be OT 7, so it's gonna be everybody. So yeah. All right, so here's the first package. So these are all from Paceable. So these are packages I got from either K Twitter or Cacao Talk, which the majority of them I did find on K Twitter. It's always easier if they link their Cacao Talk to just message them there, especially with Twitter's things. Also, this video had like a angle about the different methods I used, to buy these, but I'm just gonna keep it like just like a tribute to OT7. It's effective today. Why was this the first one? I literally just picked randomly. I didn't look at the front because it has my information on it. And this is the first one. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Boy, I don't know. I'm glad I have this tool now, because this would have been hard to. You know what? I'm gonna think of it as a good thing that this was the first one. I mean, and like I said, this started on the 28th, all this drama. So I've had a lot of time to think about it. And of course, I'm going to continue supporting the group as OT6. So I was supporting them to begin with for a reason. Maybe from the same. They also canceled the season's greetings, which it was crazy because I was like, well, at least we'll have one last project. We'll have that. But no, they canceled it, which at that point it's almost like I wish they would have just waited, because I thought about that too. I'm like, well, if they're going to kick him out, maybe they will wait until after season greetings and they have a performance on Christmas Eve. But then you run into the thing where it's like, well, you waited all this time anyway, so I guess it's for the best. So I already have this, but I got it for this. This was before I knew everyone was so good about giving you full sets, so I wasn't sure. But I do need this. This is the last one I need to complete the message for the last time. So you already have this. Well, I guess I can include him. I already have it. Goes over like that. This. I already have. Do I not have this? Maybe I don't. I'm confused. But yeah, now I should have all 7. Alright, let's see what's next. I mean, I guess I'll speak a little bit about my experience with Cacao Talk. Spoiler alert, overall it's my favorite. It's cheaper because you don't have to pay handling fees because you are the handler. And like it's less time because it's like there's no third party that has to go between you and the seller. What's the Honestly, I was kind of worried that this wouldn't be the full set because it was so cheap. The full set was $13 shipped. Oh, so sad. Like I said, you know, I support all 7 of them, and you know, Hisi is my bias, but it still hurts. You know, part of me is like, you shouldn't be doing this today, but also it's like, I just want to get this over with. So like having this box just sitting in my room. There are some albums in that box too, so it's like for like 17 and Red Velvet and Zero Base One. Oh, yeah, I really, oh my gosh. Just, okay, hold on. You know, the world works in mysterious ways, doesn't it? So this package actually isn't the one. So. It's actually Rise. Now, I forget why, but Rise got on my radar. I guess because it had NCT people in it, so a lot of people were talking about it, so that therefore it got on my radar. And I was thinking about collecting them. But you know, like, their songs were good, but they weren't like great, and they only had like 2 songs. But you know, I was listening, I was following them. And then, you know, the thing happened with I can't really pronounce his name. And you know, he wasn't even one of my favorites, right? I think my favorites are Sohee and Anton. But you know, it just was so sad, you know, like you work so hard. These cards are flimsy. Wow. You work so hard, you know, to achieve your dreams, and then, you know, you get exposed. Like, literally the same thing happened. Like, you get exposed, and then, like, all right, now the dream is over. And, like, what makes it worse is it's like, now the group just has to move on and pretend he wasn't there, right? Like, you know, they're editing him out of content. Which, for, I think his name's like Sunghan. Like, they said that he's on a hiatus, indefinite, I think. So, I mean, there is some chance, right? But with Jaewon, there's none of that. He's out. And I don't know. I was talking to a friend and he was like, well, it says due to personal circumstances. But I feel like, I have this. I feel like they just say that. You know, and maybe he was embarrassed. Jaewon was embarrassed that he got exposed, so he left on his own volition. But I don't know. And I guess we'll never know. That's another thing, like, they couldn't have let him, like apologize. I don't know. So yeah, I was already kind of sad about that, and I wasn't even following Rise that closely, right? Like I was watching some content, not too much content, as opposed to, you know, the group I'm collecting OT7 for, where the same thing happened like a week later. That's crazy. And it's like, you know, these people really do win, right? They decide they want to expose somebody and ruin their lives. And I just went. Oh, there's so many more. I think in total there's like 18 packages. I'm probably gonna have to zoom out. This was packed really weirdly. In terms of the wind, I do have more folder cards on the way. Some of them are in a Bayou package I just consolidated, and some stuff are still on the way to Bayou. But the reason why I sent out the Bayou package today is because it has Stacy's albums, and you know I need those. But the other ones I'm probably going to ship from Bayou to Paceable and just leave them there for a while. So here's Hisu. So like I have two alts, right? The Wind and Stacy. What's this? Oh, I think I know what this is. The Wind and Stacy, and I was like, when the thing with Sunghan happened, and like I've heard of members being kicked out of groups before, like Grim, I think that's her name, from Seraphim, which that was a mess too. And then Jenny, which we don't know what happened. Jenny from Unmix, but apparently hers was dating rumors as well. But that was after the fact, right? By the time I was in K-pop listening to them, no, they were already gone. So this is the first time for me for this happening in real time, and it's just so sad. Okay. So you might be wondering, why do you have album cards? You finished all of them, right? Well, I needed this card. And the sellers were being annoying. They were like, well, in order to buy this card, you have to buy album cards. And I was like, I have them already. So just give me random cards. So here we are. But yeah, I needed this one. Actually, the rest of this set isn't even here yet. I'll just put this on the stack to the side. Alright, what's next? Actually, I'm almost done, I guess. I don't know, I might not put this video out. Obviously, if you're seeing this, it's out. I have edited everything so far. But I might re-edit it to, like, you know, to be more of like a celebration of OT7 while we still have it. I guess in my mind, until those last cards I'm missing are here, it's still OT7. Wow, they really take this. I don't even remember what this set is. Okay, remember. Or like, he drew this, you know? Okay, here's another one. There is a funny story about this one. So I was trying to find a card for another set. It's in this package, so it'll come up eventually. And in my haste, it's kind of similar to this. Like the outfit is kind of similar, but it's not. And in my haste, I contacted the seller on Kakao Talk, ordered it, and I realized, oh wait, this is the wrong one. I already have this on the way. But then that order ended up being canceled, so I needed it in the end. So things work out until they don't. Let's see. So here's these. I might go a little bit faster. Oh, I'm just gonna do this. You guys can't see anymore. What the heck? So they used the CD. That's interesting. I've never ever seen this. I've probably watched at this point like hundreds of hours of like unboxing content, and I've never seen them use a CD. That's funny. That's smart, because I literally have like 20 albums just rotting in the garage right now. Yeah, this was the card. I was confused and rushing, and actually I was at work. So, well, I was working. I work from home, so I really wasn't paying too much attention. Oh man. Wait, two? No, this is the last one. Pretty sure. All right, here is the last one. Okay, this one was kind of like a mixed bag, because I had decided I was going to collect all of the ID pictures. Because I found a way to put them in my binder, so I got the last two I needed. So, June and J1. So, there we go. There should be one photo card in here. Also J1. So we started and ended with J1. In terms of this video, I'm going to edit this part, and then I'll include the Bayi stuff, since that's on the way, and that'll just be the end of the video. The couple of cards I have left, probably in like a collective haul or something. I don't know. They're probably going to go on hiatus for a while, and that'll give me time to kind of like think about what I'm going to do for the future. I think ultimately there's no way I'm not going to continue. You know, it's just all of emotions right now. All right, well, not to be a Debbie Downer. Until the next clip. See ya. Okay, so this is about 9 days after the last clip you saw. It feels like everybody's in a lot better spirits in terms of like the fans, the rest of the members. So, you know. But anyway, actually these are composed of two different packages from Bai. So I got impatient and shipped this set. And then this set came, was ready to go. So I just waited to open them all at once. I am going to just speed through this since, I mean, it's not too much to say. So I'll just get to opening. I will say that this set was very expensive. It was $90, and they're kind of damaged for how expensive they were. But oh well, what can you do? This seller had like every set that they had for like $90. Is this fake? This looks weird. Why would they use duct tape to close this? What the heck? And that's it. This is the second to last haul for this video and for the year. Well, I don't know if the last one is going to be January. I'm cutting it close. The last package for my Cape Addy should be there on the 20th. No, like the 22nd. And I'm going to try to consolidate and ship it right away so I can get it, but I don't think so. I think it'll be January, but yep, that's it. I am very curious about this card. I think this is a fake. So yeah, I forgot to mention this, that they are still performing in Vietnam on Christmas Eve, so looking forward to that. So yeah. Okay, and we finally made it to the last part of this unboxing. It's been a very long road. Today is December 30th, and this all like I tried my hardest to get this in by the end of the year. This is from Paceable, and man, the first thing that happened was okay. So, the first thing is I didn't wait for my Stacy Seasons greetings to get here to get to my Caddy. I just shipped it immediately after the last package showed up for the cards. But Paceable just changed their website, so there was a bit of a issue with the customs ticket or whatever, so they delayed it until I fixed it. I paid for the extra shipping, like the expedited, I paid for the expedited consolidation, and even still, they didn't ship it out until the 26th. And then it got to my state really fast, but then it got held at DHL for 2 days, so I wasn't expecting this until the 2nd, but luckily it made it in time. As you already know, this is not going to come out until January, but at least, you know, I can finally get this over with. Not over with, I can finally finish this, you know. This has been a very long project, a 3-month project now, and it's finally, you know, almost done. Okay, so I do have some explaining to do. So as you see here, these are cards I've already opened and I've already sleeved. So these are just a couple packages here and there that, you know, I didn't feel like, you know, turning on my camera and, you know, you've seen me open up cards out of packages like for almost an hour and a half now. So I feel like this was okay to just kind of open these as they came. So to kind of explain, and finally I get to explain the story about this one troubled purchase. And I don't think it's the seller's fault. I think it's my fault, but we'll get to it. But anyway, so this top row and this one all came from Delivered Korea. And this, I needed these sets, cause you'll know why in a second. But these, I was on Twitter and, you know, somebody was selling these and I was like, well, why not? And it's funny because I had my whole spiel that, oh, you know, I say, hey, I can pay with Korean bank transfer. I have a Korean address. And then the person was like, actually, I'm Japanese. So these ship directly to me via EMS. The shipping was $40, but what can you do? In hindsight, I should have had them ship it to one of my Japanese addresses, either Nyokio or Bai, but I wasn't thinking. Because these last two, so this one, and so these two Chanwon, so these actually came from Nyokio because the two sellers I bought this concept from didn't have Chanwon, so I had to get him via Nyokio, and it came with this card. And the problem is, this is Soundwave. I have no other cards for this, and I found a set that had I could pretty much get everybody except for Thorn, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I'm just gonna put them like in a random page for now, and if I can ever procure the whole set, then I'll do it. I almost just got the 6, but at this time, I shouldn't spare the money right now. Alright, so let's start opening. So these packages are from Paceable. I think I already said that, but this person used the CD for protection. That's funny. Alright, so this should be 6, I believe. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I guess I can go into it now. So here is Hayu-chan. Actually, let's start it down here. Here is Hisu. I'm not going to explain who the members are. Obviously, you know who these are right now. But, so this is about... it's a month after the stuff with J1 happened. Oh, actually, so this set is weird. So I noticed the ones I have that there's 2 different backs for these. And at this point, I don't really care. So, you know, it's fine. So it's about a month after everything that happened with J1. And I feel a lot better. You know, they had a couple schedules, actually. So they had a K-pop showcase with this, sorry, I've never heard of, but you know, they have showcases, and Hisu's blonde now, so that was fun. It was such a surprise. We need to like confiscate all of the black dye out of Korea so that he stays blonde forever. And they sang 2 songs, so they did We Go, and they did, you know, change up the part. So now the first part of the first verse is sung by Yu-chan, and you know, the chorus is Chan-won because he has to find the chorus anyway, so that was easy. One thing, like, I think my mind's playing tricks on me, but the final like belt, I think it's the original vocal. It's still J1's vocals, even though Hisu lip synced to it. And the second song they sang was With Us. And actually, the belt at the end, Hisu did it. So, and like when everything happened, it was like, well, who's gonna be the main vocal? And I was like, maybe Hisu, even though he prefers rapping, but I think he could do it. And they have a With Us performance on the It's Live thing tonight. Well, like, it'll be tomorrow morning when I wake up, it'll be out. So that's fun. So yep, I feel a lot better now. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it still is kind of sad, but I feel like now we're starting to move on. Normally, like with stuff like this, I'm kind of like, all right, let's just move on. Let's keep going. What else is I about to say? You know, with Hisu being blonde, and also Hyunjin dyed his hair too, ginger. So I wonder if a comeback's coming, because he said he has to change it back before he starts school again. So I was in the trenches looking for this up. I'm so glad I found it. Yeah, I already have Hisu. Oh wait, I should take these out. Sorry. This, oh, let's just crooked it up. So yeah, they have. Oh, so there's one awkward thing is that they have their first reality content, but it was shown a while ago. So you know, J1 was there. So they're you know, right now they're doing some like clever, not even clever, but they're trying to edit him out. So I don't know. Like I'm not in despair about it anymore, but I don't. That's gonna be weird to watch. Let's see what this is. Okay. All right. So these cards. So these are the second time I bought these. Actually, a lot of these. So the screen set, him, and then these four. I've bought these cards before. So the second time I bought cards from K-Twitter, it was my first time speaking to somebody replying to me in Korean, right? So they didn't speak English, or they don't speak good English. And I was intimidated at the time. So, I had a couple album cards from them. So it was this card and a couple others. And it's something, how sometimes they have the prices and like a decimal, right? And I'm not used to that. So they told me it was like 9.8 was the total for like 6 album cards, I think. And I'm in my head, right, this is my second time ever buying cards from somebody. First time them not speaking English. So I was like, is it 9,800 won? Or is it 98,000 won? And in hindsight, I should have just clarified and asked. But I didn't want to bother them. I felt like a pest. So I was like, you know what? I think it's 98. So it wasn't. So I paid them. And then, a couple hours later, right, because it's 14 hours ahead, or at the time, 13 hours. And they IM me, or DM me on Twitter, freaking out. Like, oh, you paid me too much. How can I refund you? But there's no way to refund me, right? I used Paceable to pay them using the auto transfer. So there was no way. So they was like, okay, just pick extra cards to make up for it, right? So that's where I went from having album cards to having like these green ones, this K-Town For You one, and then these, I think. And I'm like, okay, so, and it ended up still being less. Like the value still ended up being less than what I paid them. But at this point, I didn't care. Like I already made peace with the amount I paid. So I was like, whatever. So then they ship it out. They give me a tracking number. And it didn't update. Like, so they sent it out November 4th. Right? I got the tracking number November 4th. And it was like, oh, it's going to be a while because this is a prepaid package. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I wait a week. I wait 2 weeks. And I send them an email, an IM and say, hey, is this the right tracking number? It hasn't updated yet. And I got a weird response. I don't know. It was like something like be patient or just wait or something like that. Like whatever. I was like, okay, that's a something lost in translation, right? Like it sounded rude. Like if it came from somebody who spoke English. But since I was using auto translate, I was like, okay, well, whatever. And it finally starts moving. Okay. And it moves. And normally things ship from like to my K-Eddie like in like 3 days tops. It took like almost over a week, but guess what? It shipped to a different like city or province or whatever you call it. I was like, oh crap. So I sent an email to Facebook, say, hey, this tracking number, it says it was shipped, but it's not imported. And it was like, yeah, bestie, this is not our address, so I don't know where this got sent to, but we're never going to get it. So, oh, crap. So, at this point, I'm like, screw it. I rebought all the cards I bought from that person from other places. So that's what happened there. And it's, what was I going to say? So, yeah, so that was like around the 28th, I want to say, around Thanksgiving that happened. And actually, they're still IMing me about it, they're still DMing me about it. And I'm like, I'm about to tell them I don't care. I already rebought the cards, but I feel bad because I don't think they're a scammer. Because number one, if they were a scammer, they would have ignored me once I paid them too much. Also, they're still active on their Twitter account. And like their new listings are missing the cards that I bought. So I don't doubt that they sent it. I think they just sent it to the wrong address. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that person. I might just tell them the truth. Like, hey, I already rebought the cards. Don't worry about it. I don't really care. You know. Even though that's like $80 that I'll never get back. So this concept, I thought this concept was for the first album. But it's not. It's for the second album. These are so cute. So yeah, that was a long story I've been holding on since literally October. and I mean, it hasn't even reached its conclusion yet, but for all intents and purposes, it's over. I don't even remember where these cards are from. It doesn't say. I was just looking on Twitter. Oh, this is a little damaged, but it's fine. I was looking on Twitter, and I kept seeing like partial sets, and then all of a sudden I saw a full set on Twitter. I was like, you know what? Let me just DM them on Kakao, and they were nice. This was a little expensive. I think it was $30 for all of these. Is there anything else I want to say? Like, I've been like, oh, this was worth $30 in and of itself. Like, if we have Blonde for the next comeback, like if I wasn't already collecting OT6 set face, I would definitely like get every single one of those cards. I mean, like, realistically, I kind of need them to have a comeback in, like, February/March, because I am broke until then. I am destitute, but it was all worth it. Actually, I used the money from, so Everline shipping is terribly expensive. I like whatever. So I used a manual pay via Paceable. So when it got canceled, I got a refund obviously to my Paceable account. So I used that money to ship these cards. So technically it was free. K-pop math. And actually, I still have $40 in my Paceable account, burning a hole in my pocket. Like, if I found those Soundwave cards on like Twitter, I would have definitely I'm trying to say, I would have definitely ordered them, but there was only one person who had a Hanbin, but he ignored me when I asked him if it was still available. So, you know, it's not meant to be. I paused for a minute because this sleeve they used was hollow. I guess they're all hollow. Well, that's cool. I guess I'll keep these then. So wait, is the card hollow? No, the sleeves is hollow. This has some damage on that, but it's fine. So it turns out the OT7 collection. So I don't have everything now. There are there are some like obviously there's some things I don't have, and I'm not opposed to in the future, you know, picking them up. But for now I am mostly done. There is one more set that's on the way, and I really wanted that set, so I'm glad that it's on the way. Oh, okay. There's a hair on the actual sleeve. I'm going to throw it away. So I thought there was a mark on the card. I was going to be so mad. Because I can deal with some like dents, but like a pin mark? That's what I thought it was. I'm like, oh no. Let's see. I think I have one more left. Okay, here it is. It's funny because like, actually, no, it's not funny, but so, you know, I'm reaching out to the seller. Hey, do you have this card? And it's like, you know, J1. It's like, oh well, I don't know. It's like, I know like a lot of fans are taking it very hard, as they should, right? Because I took it hard too. But like, I kind of like, I'm like moving on. So sometimes it's kind of awkward to be asking fan, like, you know, other people for his card. Also, they might be kind of glad because a lot of people are purging their J1 collections. Like I saw on Neokyo, there was so many. Like literally every single one of his cards from both eras was on sale. Like somebody just I'm trying to say, someone just cleared it all out. Is it? I don't need to show the back. Let's hurry this up. Obviously, if you're still watching, you've been watching for what, over an hour and a half now. So I really appreciate you. I'm going to make sure that I opened everything. I think I opened everything. Yep, so that is it. So this is the final unboxing for this OT7 journey. If you made it this far, you are like literally my bestie for life. Shoot me a DM because I need more fellow Wiz friends. Right now, I think I have like 2 mutuals on Twitter, and one of them doesn't speak English. So, listen, DM me, reach out to Twitter. We can be friends if you made it this far. You know, this was a literal. Like it's funny because the first one video I put like emotional as like a joke, but this was literally emotional roller coaster. But we did it. We survived. Hopefully 2024 will be much better to them than the end of 2023 was. I need that blonde Kisu comeback. So yeah. Obviously this is not the last video for them. You'll see next comeback I'm doing OT6. I'm doing POBs. I'm doing events. I am doing it all. So if you want to see more, stay tuned.